10, administrative reports from city staff. City council, did you have a question?
In a minute.
Oh. City council consideration of resolutions and other official actions relating to the issuance of 2014 special tax refunding bonds. Does anybody want a report from Carrie?
Yes, ma'am.
Carrie, they'd like a report.
Hey. Good evening. Over the last couple of years, while the bond market has been favorable, the Finance Department has been looking into various bond refunding opportunities to maximize savings on debt service cost. Last year, we began evaluating the possibility of refunding any of the special tax bonds with the goal to reduce special tax amounts for our residents. The bond market took a turn in the second half of 2013 that made muni bonds less attractive. We revisited the refunding possibilities in January of 2014 and found 4 community facility districts bonds through private placement that would benefit the property owners in those districts. These 4 bonds are for CFDs 86-2, 97-2, and 89-1 Series A and B. CFD 86-2 is in the Corona Ranch area, which is formerly the Woodlake area. The original bonds were issued in 1989. Finance is recommending issuing the new bonds in the amount of approximately $7.195 million, and the estimated annual savings per parcel will be $193 per year. CFD 97-2 is in Eagle Glen. The original bonds were issued in 1998. Finance is recommending issuing new bonds in the amount of approximately $9.54 million, and the estimated savings per parcel will be $169 per year. CFD 89-1 Series A and B was originally issued in 1990, and we are recommending a new bond in the amount of approximately $12.855 million. And the estimated annual savings per parcel on this CFD is 101 district-wide and 135 for properties located in the improvement area. Finance has determined that each district continues to meet the 4-to-1 assessed value to lien ratio as required in the city's debt policy on land secured debt with the refunding. The financing team is Stifel Nicholas as the placement agent. The financial advisor is CSG Advisors, and Scott Smith, who is with me tonight, is with CSG, and our bond counsel will be Kim Byrons and John Rosshafer with BB&K. The bonds are scheduled to close the week of June 18th. This item was taken to the Public Services Committee on May 14th with their recommendation to pursue. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Ms. Eden. I do have a couple of questions for you, just to kind of break it down in lay terms, if you will. In each of these cases, as the staff report indicates and as your report just provided, there will be, in effect, a significant decrease in the financial responsibility of each of the property owners in each of these zones within the district, correct?
Correct.
The bonds, for the most part, are anywhere from 14 to 15 years old at this time?
Correct.
And it's in our better interest to refinance those bonds. And how far out will they be extended at that point when they're completed? They
range 7 to 8 years on average.
Okay, so we're only refinancing the remainder of the obligation, correct?
The maturity date is not being extended.
Okay, and that was a key component of it. Lastly, the restructuring of the remaining obligation. Let me be fair, you do not anticipate a significant vulnerability in our ability to complete this process with another significant change in the economy?
No, we do not.
Okay, very good. Thank you. That's all the questions I have. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
See no one else in the queue. Is there any other questions? Okay, seeing none. The pleasure of this council.
Move recommended action.
Second.
Okay, please vote. Okay, that passes 5-0.